Welcome to Coast, Cari Champion here, David Lloyd there. Just a handful of games into the NBA season, and there's been drama, history made, and then, David, I don't know if you know about this, there was a win. Yeah, the Lakers get their first win. Do you want to say something?
You know, for all the time we spent agonizing over the Lakers start, and you know how worried I was, very concerned. You'd think that would be our lead. No.
It's not. Studio. So this is the Dodgers' third straight year in the NLCS. Let's talk about it. Third straight year, so they've been here before. Very comfortable here. Yeah. Why can't they win it all?
You know, Cari, I think the main reason for that is probably Dodgers.
So if I'm a fan, which so many of us are here in Los Angeles, they would tell you they're struggling at offense. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I do. It's been 30 years since they won a World Series, which is kind of a shame for a franchise as historic as the Dodgers. And I think the reason why there's a lot...
Put all their chips in the table. That's what Alden says. Middle of the table. Alden, thank you so much for joining us here on Coast to Coast. He was on his way back. Another Laker great sitting with me, Byron Scott, on Coast to Coast. We just by that much. Could you imagine Kobe coming out of retirement, Your Honor?
No.
Okay, me neither, Your Honor. All right. So let's talk about it. Lakers get a win last night. They are playing tonight. Nuggets, no Rondo, no Ingram. Look at the adjustments that they've made. Is that enough to continue this win streak?
Only top two.
In the NBA, yeah, you are right.
In the NBA, yeah.
I'm going to put that one out. Other games tonight, Celtics play the Thunder. OKC, not in the win column yet. Westbrook was back in the lineup as of Sunday, but still shaking off some rust because he needed some rest. Talk to me about OKC. Is it time to worry about them at all? No. Not, because there's been so much happening so far. Meanwhile, Lakers again trying to beat the Nuggets, go back-to-back. We'll see what happens. Byron Scott, Laker great, obviously amazing coach. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Cari, always a pleasure.
On Coast to Coast. Well, what does it all mean? It means Emmanuel Acho is here on Coast to Coast to break it all down with what we call rapid fire. Starting in the SEC, Florida taking on Georgia in Jacksonville. Georgia coming off a loss to LSU. You guys know that. So, for you, the question is, which side of the ball are you more confident in?
I'm more confident at LSU. It was ugly, so give me the Gators, the Gator chomp.
There's a handful of, I see what you just did there, of ranked teams playing on the road this week. Which one should be on upset alert?
Ooh. My Longhorns need the Oklahoma State fans are ready. I think the Longhorns, they've been on a roll. One of the hottest teams right now in college football. Got to be on upset alert. Just be watched.
You can't go back there, you know. So plenty of one-loss teams right now. Which one is most likely to make a playoff push?
About to be even. It's probably going to be a rematch of that game you saw right there. Oklahoma versus Texas. Whoever wins is going to go. The Sooners are hot as well. They can score points.
All right, so it's week 9. It's that time of year. You know what this means. Heisman talk. Yep. What are we looking at right now?
I like she's going to go. Trevor Lawrence is a QB. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter,
It don't matter.
Because you got Travis Etienne handling
Does he
the rock.
win it? I'm putting you on right now. Give it to me.
Nah, he's not going to win it because that boy Tua. That boy Tua in Tuscaloosa going to win it.
But he's making a push.
Making a push. He's going to make a little push.
So you've already claimed it's 2. Week 11, Emmanuel Acho here with us with some quick hitters like he normally does. So let's do this college edition right away. We'll get into it. We learned earlier that Notre Dame quarterback, we talked about this, Ian Book, won't play this week against Florida State. So does FSU now have
a significant improvement over Brandon Wimbush, especially throwing the ball, but FSU's just too bad.
Okay, they're just bad. We got that. Meanwhile, upset alert this weekend, folks. Michigan State, they play Ohio State. Boston College going up against Clemson. Upset alert for?
My team is the upset alert for which they have a tendency to do.
Okay.
Ohio State got to figure out a way to start.
They have to do it. Okay, so meanwhile, Alabama remains undefeated after shutting out. What was that game?
LSU. It was just ugly.
Okay, so
there was a lot to it.
Look ahead at the drill. A team to give them any kind of trouble. Should they be on the lookout?
So as you look down there, they're scared. Clemson ain't scared of Alabama. That's what people have to understand. Alabama usually wins the game before they ever step on the football field.
I understand.
Clemson ain't worried about that.
They have a Serena effect.
Yes, Clemson has a chance if they meet.
A chance. Meanwhile, if Oklahoma, we like to do ifs at this time of the year, and Washington State both win out and win their conference championship game, which team has a more valid case to be in the playoff?
It's not necessarily. In theory, OU's loss is better than Washington State's loss. Washington State doesn't get enough respect. They'll get more towards the end of the year, but the Sooners.
I'm going to have people at you on this one because we're going to finish with some Heisman talk. Who are your top 3 Heisman contenders as of now?
First 2 were a given. Last second, 30-yard touchdown strike to win it. They go for 2. He runs it in to win it. Will Greer ascended himself back into the Heisman.
How's UCLA now?
He does on the floor. Kyle Kuzma is from Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
Only in his second NBA season, and he's already taking his civic responsibility seriously.
Right, being from Flint, Kyle Kuzma knows there's the responsibility you can't ignore, David. So he says many people have forgotten about this city that's in crisis. During the summer, he returned home to share how basketball saved him, but most importantly, to highlight the city's need for more help. Our Mike Wilbon has the story. Maxey Kleber.
All right.
Kleber.
Kleber. Not Kleber. It's not Kleber, as you said there. But it's Kleber. Okay. So we're going to convene again tomorrow. We're going to do this all over again, but we'll have different material and different information, different highlights, all that kind of good stuff. All right.
It's always a pleasure working with you, buddy.
Yes, it is, Cari. We'll see you tomorrow. It's Outside the Lines now.